Good morning, New York City. Wake up. Yeah. Yo, listen, look outside. If you're on your way to work, salute. Because we're here. 197 mornings from Mero, man. 6 to 10 a.m. Mia Bell is in the building.
We made it.
Kaz is in the building.
Yeah. What up?
Juanito somewhere eating a bagel. DJ Cash One, a.k.a. Swordon, is here virtually, the voice of God. You know what I'm saying? And of course, we got Big Shiny Culture on the boards. You know what I'm saying?
Family.
You dig? We're here. You know, listen, we made it, yo. We made it. It is a horrendous snowstorm outside. Listen, we want to talk about we want to talk to y'all about that all morning. How are you getting through this? What did you do? How did you get to work? Are you on your way to work? What is going on? We want to know about what is going on with New York City people, okay? Let us know what's happening. We got a lot of things going on the show today. First of all, we survived the snowstorm. That's number one. Yes.
Big Blizzard of 96 vibes.
The big Blizzard of 96 vibes. Just like in 96, y'all got to go to school. You know what I'm saying? But y'all got computers today, so it's easier, you know? We got NYC nurses and hospitals. They reached the deal.
Okay. Really?
Tentatively. You know what I'm saying? Apparently. That's what the news is saying.
Glad they're not outside right now.
Facts. Yeah, for real. Yeah, y'all beat it. Y'all got it right before the deadline. Trump is not going to the Super Bowl, but Cardi's big man Stephonix is out. You know what I'm saying? Beyonce is back. Maybe Buzz going to tell us about that later. Kid Cudi and Jen Jones debate, of course, this has been raging for days now, you know.
Crazy.
The Owens versus the YNs, you know. Everybody's wilding. New York City versus the world, you know. We seen the mayor outside shoveling snow, you dig?
Yeah.
We want to talk about first day on the job disasters. And we got some fun later with the commercial jingles that y'all had. And we got tickets.
Yeah.
We found out the same day we'll have to give things away. We got tickets to MSG and ASAP Rocky on tour.
Ooh.
Call us up. We want to talk to y'all. 1-800-223-9797. You know the number, man. Come on, you memorize it, baby. It's your brother, Kid Mero. This is Mornings with Mero on High 97, 6 to 10 a.m. We got you, baby. I know you in there, your car slipping inside it, but we got you. 4 hands on the wheel, 22. Let's go. High 97 Mornings with Mero. You know what time it is, man. Listen, we got the whole crew in the building. I want to hear how y'all are dealing with this, so how y'all got here.
Yeah.
Jeez Louise. Look, friend, yesterday I spent all day shoveling first. Because before I stayed in the city close to the crib, close to the station so I wouldn't get caught up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And make sure we here for the people. But before that, we got to make sure the crib is good.
Yeah. Facts.
And the kids is good and the lady is good. So, yeah, my back hurts. I'm shoveling 3 times and putting down salt. And it still looks bad. And when I leave here today, I got to go do it again.
Same. I did the long store run with the family, you know what I mean? I was a little disappointed in New York and New Jersey, by the way. People were like packing like it was going to be some really disastrous natural disaster. And that's why I know we have way too many transplants in the city.
You couldn't find anything in the supermarket?
No, it was that we couldn't find anything. It's just like the panic around the city. It's like, yo, the bodega in the corner store is going to be open. Like, you don't need to clear the place out.
Aki's going to be there.
Aki will be there. He's going to be there. We'll be on the grill. Like, we're good. But, you know, same thing. Stayed close to the station so we could right here for Mornings with Mero early in the morning. And, you know, knocked it out, shoveled everything. I think we did all right, man. I think we did okay with the snowstorm. What about you, man?
Y'all did real good with the shovel.
I ain't touching no shovels, no salt.
Wow, it snowed yet? I do know that it snowed because I did take the train in. The Long Island Railroad was still working.
Nice.
Okay?
Shot that like double R.
Yes. Had us in here. Right on time. But the snow was crazy. Long Island got a lot of snow. Around 10 to 15 inches all across the board. I can tell you everywhere was going through it. Connecticut, 15 inches. Washington Heights, 12 inches. Central Park, Flatbush, Brooklyn, all 11, 12 inches.
So they quadruple parking in Washington today. You can't get through no street. There's 6 cars across the street right now.
How many of y'all remember the blizzard of 96?
That's what I'm saying. I was like, that was like the, yo, where were you? I was walking through the snow to go to school.
Facts.
Is where I was. You know what I'm saying?
I remember there was so much snow packed up on the streets. We really had like snow mountains on the sidewalks. We were skiing and on ski slopes and sleds and jumping in it. It was crazy. Like, we've had lots of storms since then, but this gives me the same vibe of like, yo, this is a citywide thing, you know what I mean? So,
and Jersey too. Jersey, tri-state, Jersey, Connecticut, because I'm out Jersey, and man, I had to stop my kids from going outside, bro. Because it was snowing like it wasn't regular snowing. It was like snowing sideways. I'm like, yo, y'all are crazy. Y'all all got iPads. Go on your little goofy iPad. Go to the weather. It's gonna give you the DJ Camilla warning. Like, do not go outside. So I'm like, yo, just read that. And then they mad at me, like, oh, I don't care what the weather service is. I can go outside. I can go on my son. I can go play in the snow. I was like, I ain't playing that snow. Yeah. You end up like looking like Jack in the Shining, bro. Like, get your icicles on your nose, looking crazy out here, man. Yeah. New York City, we want to know what y'all doing in the snowstorm. You know what I mean? Are your kids bothering y'all? You know what I'm saying? I know it's remote learning today, you know? So we got the kids in the crib. Yeah. How you holding up? 1-800-223-9797. Talk to us, man. Yeah, Hot 97 virtual, you know what I'm saying? You know what time it is. We got the whole gang in the building. Cash 1 and 2 virtually, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? He's outside. Have y'all seen this footage of Shaun White? The Olympic gold medalist snowboarder Shaun White.
The GOAT snowboarder. The GOAT puts some respect on his name.
Facts. The GOAT extreme sport winter guy of all times. Not your neighbor Shaun White. Like the flying tomato. He was in Central Park.
Shane Gillis, by the way.
Yeah.
There's a Shane Gillis doing tricks over in pause in Central Park. A little crazy. It's crazy.
Bro, that's wild. That's like going to the gym. That's like going to the park and being like, yo, Kobe's like over there just hooping.
Right? Like, I mean, golly, you gotta take advantage of that weather and seeing the greatest to ever do it.
Come on.
Just say, and you know, I guess he's doing the Winter Olympics this year, and he's one of the correspondents. So I mean, hey, you can't pay for that type of cross promotion.
Still got it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of cross promotion, that doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Me and Buzz here with a nurses strike update because we've been keeping an eye on this all week.
Yeah.
And are you guys ready for it?
Let's go.
Okay, because the nurses may be coming back to work sooner than we thought. Okay,
good news.
14 days since they've been striking on the picket line, getting to it. And now the nurses union said they've reached a deal on maintaining health benefits for 2 of the hospitals, okay? That's Mount Sinai and New York Presbyterian. Now, with those, they have reached a final tentative agreement. Tentative. So, you know, by tomorrow, if things are not set, the nurses will be back on the picket lines. Now, Montefiore says healthcare benefits were never on the bargain table to begin with.
Come on now, stop it.
Right.
Oh boy.
No healthcare benefits for nurses is wild. Right? It's like no food for cafeteria workers.
You would think.
Yeah, so we're still waiting, and, you know, negotiations are in talks of continuing. So we'll see what happens. If the nurses are on the picking lines tomorrow, that means we're still at it.
I don't want to see them on the picket lines, especially with this weather that we got out there right now. Have a heart. Let's figure this out, man.
Come on, y'all super multi-millionaire, gazillionaire CEOs, man. Figure it out.
Where's the money going? Where's the money really going? Come on, son.
Let it flow out to the people that's actually doing the real work.
Shout out to the nurses out there, man. I want you.
And me about got the traffic and the weather.
When it comes to the weather, 22 degrees all across the board in New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. A low of 14. We are below freezing, and it's going to stay that way till about February 3rd. So it's going to be icy in these streets for a while. So please take your time on these roads.
Yeah.
Alternate side parking is suspended due to the snow. Collections delayed. And of course, the kids, they're at home. Doing school remotely.
Man, Mandami, you're my guy. I rock with you. Just give the kids a snow day.
You could have had a triple-double.
Come on, son. He was 1 assist shy of a triple-double. Come on, you just blew the layup.
Come on. She was right there. Right there. You should have just gave him a snow day. He was out there shoveling snow in a pit coat.
Doing everything, bro. He came here. You know what I mean? Had the sanitation. Brining the streets immediately. Bodied the first disaster in New York City, but then
just the one little
fumbled at the 1 yard line. Give him the snow day off. Give him the snow day off.
Back in our day, we would have been in school.
They would have been in Super. That's the old school in them, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Be like, yo, if I had to go to school in 96, you had to go to school in 2026. You know what I'm saying?
It's on 15 miles in the snow, both ways. How many times have we heard that?
Yo, come on now, stop it. it. Hey, listen, coming up, we got 97 minutes of commercial-free music, and me and Buzz going to tell us about Beyonce's being back.
The Queen.
And on a more serious note, another ICE agent has killed a protester in Minneapolis. What are we doing out here, America? Come on. Call us up, 1-800-223-9797. Keep it locked. Let's go. Yeah. High 97 Mornings with Mero. We got the whole crew in here, and before the break, we talked about this. There's a lot of civil unrest. There's a lot of bad things happening right now in Minnesota. Another shooting of ICU nurse Alex Pretti over the weekend. It's the second time a Minneapolis resident has been murdered out here by federal officers this month alone.
Yeah, Mary, you said that the tensions are sort of reaching a breaking point in Minnesota right now with ICE. No video from Minneapolis shows Border Patrol agents clashing with bystanders moments after the fatal shooting of 37-year-old ICU nurse Alex Pretti. Pretti, lawful gun owner, by the way, seen holding a phone, not a weapon, appeared to intervene after an agent shoved the woman on the floor before being pepper sprayed, tackled, disarmed, and ultimately shot several times, according to several cell phone footage that's gone viral since then. Additional footage also shows the agents restraining bystanders and seizing phones as chaos escalated in the street. Governor Kathy Hochul had this to say about what's going on in Minneapolis.
Yesterday in Minneapolis, federal immigration agents killed another American citizen in broad daylight. His name was Alex Pretti. He was 37 years old. He was an ICU nurse. Kristi Noem has referred to these peaceful protesters as domestic terrorists and lied about the shooting victims being the aggressors. She has shown a profound disregard for human life. Kristi Noem has forfeited her right to lead, and I'm calling on her to resign as Secretary of Homeland Security, or Donald Trump to do the right thing and just fire her. And if not, she must be removed or impeached. And Gregory Bovino, who has helped lead and defend and escalate these operations, should also be fired.
Fire him.
Yeah, I mean, it's been insane.
Accountability, man.
Yeah.
Accountability, man.
Absolutely.
Listen, you guys are untrained, you know what I'm saying, or poorly trained.
Right.
You're escalating instead of de-escalating. All law enforcement officers know. Rule number one, de-escalate the situation.
I mean, this is kind of right out of the government's playbook, though, right? I mean, it feels like every several years, especially people in the inner cities can relate to government officials and government agencies going into neighborhoods, stirring up trouble, escalating things, and then being able to use justifiable lethal force to cause more and more drama. So as unfortunate as this isn't necessarily anything terribly new. You know what I mean? And that's the scary part, because we all kind of know where this eventually leads to. You know, folks are going to get eventually very tired of being shot at and want to defend themselves.
Also, these are American citizens. These are American citizens.
White
American citizens. You know what I'm saying? That's clocking.
And that's the real jig, man. Like, I remember those ICE commercials. They were just airing them on TV and radio not even 2 months ago. And they were saying, yeah, you want to help get the violent criminals out of our country and do this, that. A mother of three was shot in the face in a minivan. Come on. And not even 3 weeks later, you got an ICU nurse.
A VA ICU nurse.
Gets the clip emptied on them. And the worst part about it is, you could get the clip emptied on you. The worst part about it is the people who have rushed to immediately villainize this person and say he was a domestic terrorist and say he was going there to cause harm, even though he was carrying a legal firearm, that he was not in any danger of using. And also, he was already pepper sprayed. He was never a threat.
Never.
There was nothing there that showed that he was going there to cause any harm except to protect this one lady that was getting jumped by 7 trained, quote, and I'm using quote fingers here, ICE agents. It's disgusting.
And it's wild, because it's like the natural reaction as a man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I know who raised me.
Exactly.
As a man, if you see another man shove a woman in the street, you go,
what's good with you? Exactly.
Yo, what's up, bro? What you doing over there? What's going on?
It's your job to protect, and that's what he tried to do. And in return, a fatality. He's dead. And what I like to hear, the conversation surrounding this topic, Mom Donnie came out on Twitter and, he basically said ICE terrorizes our city. ICE puts us all in danger. Abolish ICE. Those are the words that we need to use.
Yeah.
Abolish.
Yeah.
Get rid of it.
Abolish.
Not reform. Abolish.
Nah, it's right to the core, man.
Yeah.
It's right to the core. People saying, it's the training, it's this, it's that. The two people involved in the murders were longtime agents.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Been working there, been at ICE doing all that thing. So it's not even about the training, it's just the audacity, you know what I'm saying, and the green light that they got. They just do whatever they want.
We gotta call it what it is. It's murder, right? It's not like subduing somebody who's in danger. Like there was. You empty the magazine clip into somebody's body. It's unbelievable. There was a statement from the family of Alex Pretti, was just put out yesterday, saying, quote, "We are heartbroken but also very angry. Alex was a kind-hearted soul who cared deeply for his family and friends, and also the American veterans whom he cared for as an ICU nurse. Alex wanted to make a difference in this world. Unfortunately, he will not be with us to see his impact. I do not throw around the hero term lightly. However, his last thought and act was to protect a woman," end quote.
See that?
Yeah.
To protect a woman, dog. You know what I'm saying? As men, we should all be doing that.
Right. And to Kaz's point, by the way, the scariest part about this, craziest part about this, is the government weaponizing their people against citizens.
Against Americans.
When you really think about it, because these are both American citizens, they're not like what they call, they're looking for immigrants, whatever. These are two American citizens that were not in the wrong for doing what they were doing. Like, you could carry a gun legally in Minnesota. He had legal reason to be carrying that gun. Even the NRA, surprisingly, has come out and said, hey, that this needs to be investigated because now we're trespassing into Second Amendment rights. Because Kash Patel yesterday went on record saying that he shouldn't have brought a gun to a protest when he's legally allowed to carry a gun to wherever he wanted to in that situation, right? So this is all really slippery slope territory, people.
Oh,
like,
the slope's slipperier than that,
Right.
man. We're here. We are here.
Yeah.
We are sliding down the slope right now.
It's bad, man.
This is nothing new for black and brown people in America.
Hello.
So now it's time for all of Americans to get angry.
Hey, we got
and
New York
rise
City.
up.
Yeah.
New York City kids in the building. We know stop and frisk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just general harassment. You know what I mean? Like, and now y'all are experiencing it nationwide. You know what I'm saying? So we got to put a stop to this, man. Talk to us, though. How do you feel? What's on your mind? You know what I mean? It's the platform is here for New York City. Call us up, 1-800-223-9797. Mornings with Mero. Tell us how you feel, baby. Yeah, Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. Shake it to the max, you know what I'm saying? Yo, listen, we got to lighten the mood a little bit. We got some, or maybe it's not lightening the mood if you're a it's gonna be, it's pocket pain is coming because Beyonce is back.
Yes.
Yeah, Belle, talk to me.
Sir, she is back.
boy.
Okay, so get them pockets ready. Spend some shmoney, all right? Now, Beyonce is teasing, I would say, Act 3, okay, with V-Day inspired collection called Beymine. Valentine's Day is right around the corner, so I need you to get right and get them candles from Beyonce, some silky robes and more. She has a lot of stuff for the fans, glasses, heart glasses, all the cute stuff.
Okay.
Because Beyonce is here to stay. Now, it does have a rock and roll kind of, stint to it because that's where she's going with Act 3. I'm going to say that confidently because I know Beyonce personally.
Oh, okay.
Right?
You know.
That's family.
Her birthday is September 4th. Mine is September 5th.
Some Virgo energy is strong between them.
Okay.
She don't know that I know, but we there together.
That makes a lot of sense.
I love Beyonce. We love Beyonce, but she's diabolical for this. All right, putting this out during Valentine's Day, knowing that we already got to spend a lot of money around Valentine's Day.
You know what I'm saying?
And I haven't taken out a second mortgage yet, but I guess I got to get ready to.
It's time for them payday loans. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't take one out before, it's time now. Cash for gold. You know what I'm saying?
What are we speculating here? What's Act 3 going to feel like? You said it's rock and roll, right?
Yes, I really do believe it's rock Rock and Roll. For those who don't know, Act 1, that's the Renaissance album where we got a lot of dance music from the 70s. It was beautiful. I loved Renaissance. And then she went to Cowboy Carter. Okay, gave us the country Beyonce. Because we all know who originated country music.
Lessons, you know.
There we go.
Right.
And now Act 3. I know Beyonce loved rock and roll, especially Tina Turner.
I like that.
Who is the GOAT when it comes to being a rock star.
Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Lots of parallels between Beyonce and Tina as far as like performances and whatnot. I don't know. I always got the feeling Act 3 was gonna be a little bit more R&B. I thought we were gonna get back to I thought we were gonna get back to classic Beyonce with the ballads.
She gave us enough of that.
Absolutely. Her catalog is deep. I think Nia Bell's right. I think she's trying to do the Infinity Stones, bro. She's gonna hit that classical album next. Going crazy. That Beethoven.
Listen, every
you gave it to her right there. Beethoven. That's from Act 4.
I feel like every genre of music that black people have been sort of whitewashed out of, Beyonce's like, I'm coming back for it. I'm coming back. Dance music. Oh, you try to erase us out of dance music? Watch this. Try to erase us out of country music? Watch this. You know what I'm saying?
And if you pay attention to how she's moving and what she's wearing, she's always in theme. When she was getting ready for Cowboy Carter, that lady did not leave her cowboy hat at home.
Yes.
So now, we're going to see a lot of rock star energy.
Okay.
Because it's coming. So the album has not been announced yet, but the Beehive, we know.
That's it. Y'all activated.
Listen.
And here's the thing about Beyonce.
Yes.
She's such a superstar that you don't even got to be like a super duper Beyonce fan.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my wife. She's a Beyonce fan, but she's a regular Beyonce fan. She maybe not Beehive.
She's not Beehive.
Super Beehive.
Right.
But I know that I'm a blow bag around Valentine's Day because of this.
No, I mean,
thanks, Beyonce.
It's more than that because I believe Beyonce is the greatest living live performer right now. Like, you go to a Beyonce show, you are she treats it like LeBron approaches basketball. You know, just greatness personified every time she hits that stage, and just the attention, the details, everything. You don't even got to know her songs to be appreciative of how much effort she puts.
Like I said, such a superstar that you don't even know her songs. You know her songs.
You know her songs. And you know what I'm saying? So, shout out to Beyonce, man, and shout out to my pockets because they about to be lighter.
Yo, I just hit my pockets with a Ozempic shot right now. You know what I'm saying? They starting to slim down already. Listen,
my pockets turned into those AI memes that are talking to you online. They're like, it's coming soon.
We don't have the capacity. Beyonce also did the Super Bowl, and coming up next, Cardi B's Patriots Boo is going to the Super Bowl. Coming up next, Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. Let's go! Yeah, Hot 97 Mornings with Mero. Nia Bell in the building, Kaz in the building, Shaun Coach on the boards, and Cast One on the mix. You know what I'm saying? Listen. It's February, y'all. You know what I'm saying? The big game is around the corner.
That's almost February. It's still January.
Yeah, listen. Wow.
It'll be February when the big game is.
In just a few days.
Warm Friday.
There.
We're almost there. I'm just counting down to warm weather, y'all. I'm thinking like, you know, in the future. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking to the crystal ball when I take the pool cover off. You know what I'm saying? But in February, y'all know what it is. It's the big game. The Super Bowl set. Shout out to Cardi B's man, you know what I'm saying? The Patriots, shout out to Cardi B's Pats, you know what I'm saying? They're going to the Super Bowl, and your man Trump is that. Yes.
Yeah. Shout out Stephon Diggs and the Patriots going to the Super Bowl to take on the Seattle Seahawks. But President Donald Trump says he will not be attending the game this year in Santa Clara, calling the cross-country trip too far away, despite having attended last year's game. In an interview, Trump also blasted the NFL's halftime choices of Bad Bunny and opening act Green Day, calling it a, quote, terrible choice, and saying he is anti-them. Both artists have been outspoken critics of Trump and have claims, and he claims their inclusion only sows hatred, while Trump insists the performers aren't the reason he's skipping the game. His comments add fuel to the growing political fire surrounding this year's halftime show. Bad Bunny absolutely smoked it this year with his tour, and I hope everybody is brushing up on their Spanish because he is not speaking any English.
You better get that Duolingo and start vibing. Me and Bell, I heard rumors about him wearing a dress
Not wearing a dress, who
knows what's going on?
Yeah.
Now, I personally think Bad Bunny is going to do outfit changes, but according to reports, somebody from, his team said that he will not be wearing a dress during his Super Bowl halftime performance, despite all of the online rumors, because we know that he loves to have fun with his clothes.
Right.
But yeah, they're saying that that's not going to happen and that the focus will definitely be the music. But I do think we're going to get a lot of everything that America does not typically like.
You know what? We say that, but man, Bad Bunny, the highest streaming artist in the world,
talk about it,
successful touring acts on the planet. I mean, the dude, I don't know what he be saying 95% of the time, but I feel it.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters, dog.
I'm gonna tell you something right now. I took my son to go see him. This is like not the last tour, not the tour before. I think it was El Último Tour del Mundo. Where it came out of the big semi truck.
Yeah.
Bro, we went to go see that. This kid was in there singing, not knowing what he's saying, holding his head, being emotional. I'm like, bro, you like 7, 8 years old. Who hurt you?
You don't need to. You don't need to know what he's saying. You can feel it. It's right here. It's just emotions. It's right in your bones.
Yeah.
People need to stop acting like as if Bad Bunny isn't the greatest American artist existing right now.
Come on.
Talk about it. Listen, you guys remember the pandemic? How Bad Bunny rode a truck through New York City on top of a what was it? A subway car? This dude's been making movies for the last 10 years
in the Bronx, no less.
Bad Bunny over. Bad Bunny when he got to his wrestling bag, right? Remember he was wrestling, WrestleMania.
Man was doing side quests.
Great matches, by the way. I hope he come back.
Facts from the movies. And by the way, the guy's on tour right now. He's on a world tour right now as we speak. It's going to continue to the end of the year. I'm going to go see him in Japan. This guy's the biggest out there right now.
And on top of that, he made it a point of duty not to do any dates in the United States because of his fan base and because of being anti-them and all that.
That's right. So, I'm anti-you.
Yeah. So
this is going to be posted in front of the Prudential Center, snatching you up.
Yeah.
By the way, also shout to the NFL and the whole Super Bowl for hitting them with a double whammy by getting Green Day to open up.
Little sprinkle. If you didn't think the halftime show was going to be too political, it's going to guarantee that as well. I don't know where I could bet on special guest performances, but I think after, the Patriots in the trip, I'm trying to go find where I put some money on Cardi B on Polymarket. So come on. In that joint.
She's going to pop out because they got a joint.
I like it like that.
Come on. He might hit several. That might be the last, the 3 or 4 words that you hear in English.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? On this one.
She's like, I want some English singing songs.
And I'm not even mad because it goes crazy. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Listen, everybody in the Super Bowl going to be shaking their cheeks. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying themselves. You know what I mean? Speaking of enjoying yourself, we got tickets to pugilism. I said it in the first week.
Yes.
Pugilism. Y'all got to learn that word. Pugilism. It means boxing. It means combat sports. At Madison Square Garden. Plus, traffic and weather with the lovely Mia Bell coming up next on High 97 Mornings with Mero, baby. Let's go. That's right. It's going to cry. Your pocket's going to cry because his Beyonce tickets go.
That's a terrible hole. That's a terrible hole.
I got my own. I got hope. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta hold it on.
We got Jay-Z at home, New York.
You got Jay-Z. No, but listen, you know what it is, man. High 97 Mornings with Mero, Mia Bell in the building, Kaz in the building, Shiny Culture on the bus, and DJ Casswood in the mix. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you know what time it is. It's prize time.
Ding, ding, ding.
You know what I'm saying? Boxing is back at the Garden, the Mecca, on January 31st for the Ring 6. Teofimo Lopez versus Shakur Stevenson. And we got your tickets. Caller number 9 wins a pair. Don't miss as power meets precision on boxing's biggest stage. You know what I'm saying? Get tickets now at Ticketmaster.com and watch every single round live exclusively on DAZN. Made hot by Hot 97 and Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena. You dig? And right now, like I said before, the lovely Mia Bell got your traffic and weather updates, so you know what to do and not to turn your Honda Civic into a snowmobile. Let's go.
Yes, please drive safely. New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. It's about 22 degrees, a high of 28, a low of 13. We are below freezing, so take your time out there because the roads are very icy. And alternate side parking suspended, of course. Collections delayed. The kids' school remotely.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, remote. Okay, thank you, Mia Bell. Listen, New York City, if you're out by Westchester Ave and Pugsley, help my man Sniff get the car out the snow. He's struggling out there, man. He ain't got no shovel. He's doing it with his hands. It's nasty work out here. DX9, help my man out. You know what I'm saying? Coming up, we got the debate of all debates.
Oh, man.
And you're probably wondering, yo, is this something, is it political? Is it a serious geopolitical issue? Yes, it is. It's Jim Jones versus Kid Cudi. You know what I'm saying?
We're going to break it all down.
Hip-hop debate of the year.
Yes.
Coming up next. Yeah, Hot 97 Mornings, Kid Mero. Listen, man, I told y'all, the most perfect, heated political debate of all times.
Let's talk about
What's
it.
going down right now? Kid Cudi versus Jim Jones. They both think that they're responsible for their success. Cudi thinks he's responsible for his own success, and Jim Jones thinks that he put Kid Cudi on.
Yeah.
You know? Kaz, can you break this story down for us? Because it's very hip-hoppy.
Mero, what an incredible convergence of the importance of the radio and the internet
Yes.
at the very same time.
Talk
right?
about it. Black era.
Now, the year was 2008.
Take us back.
And it was a record called Day and Night, which at the time, the blogs, MySpace, the Two Dope Boys, the Nah Rights, you heard that news. It had some motion already. Fast forward a few months later, a record, remixed by Jim Jones, Day and Night, played by this very station, to death.
Come on.
Was played everywhere. And this weekend, my mentions were on fire because Jim Jones was on the No Rap Cap podcast and spoke his piece, saying he had everything to do with the success of Kid Cudi. Shawnee, play that audio.
I would have never known Kid Cudi if I didn't remix the record in New York City. I made that the biggest record in New York City. It wasn't Kid Cudi. Nobody knew who Kid Cudi was. Kid Cudi became about because he had video directors that I wanted them to do a video, and I asked them to show me a video they did before, and they showed me this kid on top of a roof with a record called Day and Night.
Right.
He worked in the store under the label. There's nobody. I was like, oh, yo, did this? I said, I like the record. Get the beat of the record. I want to do a remix. If you give me the beat of the record, I'll let y'all shoot my video. They put it up on YouTube. They ripped it off of YouTube, and it became the biggest record in New York City.
Now, Kid Cudi took to the internet right after that and spoke his piece as respectfully as he could, but boy, it got a little heated.
It got a little
First off,
Sasona
I
there.
love Jim Jones. Like, I grew up on Jimmy. He's the homie. I met him when I was coming up. He was cool, right? Jimmy, you talking about how you are responsible for my success is a lie.
man.
You get on your little podcast, and you start
you're
gossiping and talking shit, and everybody on your podcast don't know the truth, so they all agreeing with you. But if you look under the comments under that post, you'll see people are letting you know what time it is.
Now, me personally, I was around for this time. I was writing for the Source magazine. You know what I mean? I was my beat was the online editor, so I was keeping track of all the blog guys, the Cuddies, the Wale's, the Asher Roths, the Charles Hamiltons, all those guys, right? This week, I kind of feel like they're both kind of right. I think Jim Jones might have embellished just a little bit of the importance, and I do think Kid Cudi might have understated the impact of how much that Day and Night remix was played on this very station and how important it was to be played on Hot 97. Not just in the mix shows, but in rotation. Cast 1, we were talking offline before. He was there. Receipts, Cass.
He was there.
I usually don't toot my own horn, but I'll say this, man.
Yeah.
I was there, just like Cass was there. I was here on the radio, starting my young radio journey.
Okay.
And the thing about radio is that you can go back and you can pull receipts on radio.
Okay,
So I went back and looked at the media base. Media base, by the way, is the thing that keeps a record of every record that plays for the history of time of the record, right? So I go back and I look. The first time Kid Cudi's Day and Night original version without Jim Jones was played on this here station was on June 8th.
By who?
2008 by your very own Cash One. In New York City, I was the first person to play that record on the radio because I was like, yo, this record is fire. This record is dope. I like this record. I'm going to play it. To Jim Jones' point, most people really didn't know about the record or know who Kid Cudi was at the time when I was playing this record. Even, like, I was getting people asking me, like, hey, why are you playing this record? Who is this, right? So I started playing the record. DJ Enough started playing the record. Camilo was playing the record. Flex was playing the record. All the DJs on the station were playing the record. It wasn't really playing in rotation all day, right?
Okay.
5 months later, the Jim Jones remix comes out. And it did take the record to a different level. Because remember, guys, at the time, Jim Jones in New York, I will attest that it did take the record to a different level. Because Jim Jones at the time, he was hot as fish grease. He had, he had We Fly High, all them songs, and people really pay attention to the song because Jim Jones hopped on it. So, like Kaz says, they're both right. Like, the record was already playing before Jim got on it. Jim got on it and then took it to another level in New York. Now, the internet and the radio are two different things.
Bingo. That's the point I was trying to get to.
On the internet, of course, they know about, if you were in the blogosphere and if you were following MySpace, you was following all these blogs back in the day, you would have known about Kid Cudi songs. You would have known about That New. You would have known about Day and Night. But the average person, they probably might not have known. Especially, I'm just talking for here in New York. I don't know about what happened in L.A. or what happened in Phoenix, what happened in Arizona, Atlanta. I don't know. I'm talking specifically for New York. But the Cavs point, they both have an argument.
Yeah, I think they both have an argument, and we got to remember this is 2008, all right? Like, this is the time where there wasn't a lot of people who went from the blogs to the mainstream yet, you know what I mean? Like, that first class of people that really popped off was probably, like, Cudi, Wale, Wiz Khalifa. Like, Cudi was probably in those first class people to really go from internet blogs, MySpace, to mainstream attention. So, Jim Jones will never be the one to, keep his, his opinions to himself. Double down. Got on Instagram and said, quote, if you're not from NY, you would understand. Just a fact check. I love Cudi also, but when this dropped, no one ever heard of you. It wasn't played on the radio, on BET, MTV. It wasn't on any mixtapes. You wasn't hot in New York streets. As the new rapper, I can say that because I remember how I ended up even doing a freestyle to your record at the time, which is still an NY classic to this day. You didn't have a deal yet at all. When I did this freestyle, I remember your video was shot by my intern, and the only reason I let him shoot this video was because I asked him to show me what work he's done. There's a lot more over here, but he ends up by saying, should slap yourself for reading this long ass essay. Y'all fall for anything.
Listen, you know what I always say?
And Cudi had one more thing. Cudi also said last night, and this is breaking news last night, he says, I know this conversation happening and a response, but I made myself clear, we don't get into internet back and forths, and we don't write essays in response. I said what I said, and quite frankly, I don't care if anyone thinks different. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for me and my gift from God.
So, there you go, my gift from God. So, that's how you know there's two Americas. Yeah, people always say there's two Americas. There's two New Yorks. There's Pele, New York, and there's Internet New York.
Soho, New York.
Yeah, Soho, New York. Soho, New York had been known about Kid Cudi working at the Babe store, doing his thing, freestyling. Pele Leather, New York had not known yet. Yes. They got put on by Capo.
Okay? It's a beautiful time. This would have brought New York together.
Yes, right.
My mentions were completely on fire because it went from a Jim Jones and Cudi record to New Yorkers think they run everything. I'm like, listen, this is the media capital of the world. This is the #1 hip hop station in history. And this is 2008, not 2026.
Facts.
Lots of things have changed. You can absolutely pop off without any radio anymore. But in 2008, getting your song in regular rotation on Hot 97 was a massive deal. A massive deal. And to pretend that it wasn't just because it was so long ago, it's just being disingenuous. And just because it's Jim Jones doesn't mean he doesn't have he's not speaking with some sort of authority. Is he the sole reason Kid Cudi popped off? Nah. I wouldn't go that far. But is he a big reason why a lot of people in New York and the media capital of the world got to know who Kid Cudi was? Absolutely.
Come on.
Now, Mero, when was the first time you heard Day and Night? Was it the Jim Jones version or Cudi?
So for me, I forgot. It's in a video game. I don't know if it's 2K, NBA Live. It's in the video game, and that's the first time I heard it on repeatedly. Like I heard the song like Cass was saying, like blogs. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not right.
I think Kid Cudi mixtape. You know, Pat, what up? Like,
put y'all on. Put y'all on. That's what you're saying.
But the Jim Jones record to me took it like Cass was saying, took it to another level because now I'm hearing it outside. I'm hearing it outside.
Yeah, and there was lots of popping blog rappers back then. Charles Hamilton was popping on the blogs. Asher Roth was popping on the blogs. Lots of people were popping on the blogs. Were they getting played on radio? Not necessarily.
Who was getting played by Cass 1?
Let me go promo receipts. The innovator. I do it. Cass 1. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Listen, we got your favorite commercial jingles. Because they're good and nice, you know what I'm saying? And we got more tickets for you for ASAP Rocky, you know what I'm saying? Keep it locked dumb. You know what I'm saying? Don't be dumb. Call us up. 1-800-223-9797. Mornings with Mero. Let's get it. Yeah, 97 Mornings with Mero, you know what I'm saying? Just a little bit, you know? You know, it's not a little bit, that's snow.
No.
That's going crazy out there. George Washington Bridge looking like a Mario Kart track right now. It's nuts.
It's like Rainbow Road, but with snow.
Rainbow Road with no barriers.
That's crazy.
Listen, last break, we was talking about commercial jingles. We want y'all to call us up, 1-800-223-9797, and sing your favorite commercial jingle because Dr. Pepper is doing the right thing. Yeah. And they gave a black woman content creator, Romeo, a jingle in a new commercial.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Talking about Mia Bell.
Now, look, I've been seeing it all over TikTok from its conception, so I feel really good about it. Shout out to Romeo Bingham. She's a 25-year-old content creator from Washington, and she took to TikTok with just, her raw vocals saying, I got a jingle for Dr. Pepper. And we all got to hear it. Dr. Pepper, baby.
It's good and nice.
This is right here.
Yeah.
I have a theme song for Dr. Pepper, and it goes like this. Dr. Pepper, baby, it's good and nice.
53 million views later, Dr. Pepper turned it into a national commercial where we got to see it during the college football playoff championship, and she's getting that shmoney. Now, allegedly, we're hearing that it was a $2 million deal. I do believe that they came out with the correct numbers, and it's not as high, but TikTok said, hey, we could get $2 million off a jingle. Money. So now the jingles are going TikTok crazy. Now,
she nailed it though, because the perfect jingles got to be short, sweet, and memorable.
Yes, right. And ever since I have heard that, I have not stopped singing it because I heard the original version. But then there's also the Dr. Pepper version that's like a little bit more studioed up. Yeah, you got that?
Dr. Pepper, baby, it's good.
They got Pharrell in the booth. Hey, this is the remix.
We like that.
I love a good jingle, man.
We got to take the jingles back to our time.
One of my favorites is, I had a structured settlement and I need cash now. Go JG, word. 877 cash now. Ain't got one? Yeah. Everybody got a favorite.
Come on, baby. You know, it's a classic. Salino and Barnes, and Joey and Tony, and Andre 223, and we ain't it.
They broke up. Salino and Barnes are not a duo.
I heard there's real beef between them. You know what I'm saying?
I think them passed away, Rest in peace to Salino and or Barnes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We wish you.
But does Jadakiss count? Like, check them out. It's the new Wave 5s. You gotta rock them.
Yo!
I don't know if it's a jingle or not, but those AI Jadakiss commercials I knew about heart.
Does now speak Kevin got that one? Yo, the rim got a hard net. I was like, does the rim have a hard net? I don't know how that's possible. Is it
Don't
frozen?
forget Pusha T with McDonald's.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm loving it.
Yeah. Well, he wrote it for Justin Timberlake, and Justin Timberlake ended up singing it. So shout out to him. Yeah, I was big on the Wanna Fanta, don't you wanna Fanta? Yeah, the Fine Fanta girls sitting there singing.
Looking like the Powerpuff Girls?
Oh, boy. Put that on, on Telemundo. It's fire.
Shaun, you got a banger?
I can't remember how the jingle went, but I know who to call when I need a mattress. Leave off that last S for savings.
Yo, I got one too. Remember the nationwide is on your side. My side photo. I don't know what they do. What is that? I don't even know what they do.
Nationwide. I believe they're like some sort of insurance.
The insurance was they stay in your brain. Like the we are farmers.
Facts.
Yo, and low key, like Chris, I like a hit song that becomes a jingle, and Chris Brown did the Doubling commercial for Pharrell.
Yes.
It was like, double your pleasure, double your vibe. It turned into Forever. Forever was a hit record.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm saying jingles are hits.
There's jingles in life. You know what I mean? You need jingles for everyday things. Like,
Just like the traffic, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo.
shovel that snow.
I'm shoveling. Listen, coming up next, let us know your favorite commercial jingle. And later in the hour, another Minnesota ice shooting. Oh, my God. What are we doing, America? Keep it locked. Listen. Call us up, 1-800-223-9797. Let's go. Let's go, Hot 87. Is Mero. We here. Yo, turmoil, man. Chaos in Minnesota. Another shooting of VA ICU nurse Alex Pretti over the weekend. This is the second time a Minneapolis resident and American citizen has been murdered by federal officers this month. It's getting out of control now.
Mero, the body was still warm before the spin job was already starting from that side, because new video from Minneapolis shows Border Patrol agents clashing with bystanders moments after the fatal shooting of 37-year-old ICU nurse Alex Pretti. Pretti was a lawful gun owner seen holding a phone, not a weapon, and appeared to intervene after an agent shoved a woman before being pepper sprayed, tackled, and ultimately shot multiple times. Additional footage also shows agents restraining bystanders, seizing phones as chaos escalated in the streets. Now, we have some audio of CNN's Dana Bash pushing Border Patrol Chief Gregory Bovino, disputing what they've reported and what we all saw with our own two eyes.
Come on now.
With this Alex Pretti video. Hit that audio.
All those questions are going to be answered.
I think you can see the screen.
In the investigation. We're not going to adjudicate that here on TV in one freeze frame there.
Okay, it's not a freeze frame. We're showing a video of one of your agents taking the gun away, and that happened before Pretti was shot.
We don't know that agent was taking any gun away. That could have been the agents, because we don't know that. The facts are going to come to light.
So you're disputing the video, that that's what happened?
With an investigation. That's why we investigate.
Well, with respect, you say that's why we investigate, but you're also drawing other conclusions that sort of fly in the face of waiting for an investigation.
I mean, how many times can you get played in your face when we all saw what we saw, Mia?
Come on. They played on our faces.
Yeah.
They played on our faces.
As if we didn't see the video ourselves. Now, we all know our mayor, Mamdani, he took to Twitter, X, to let the people know that today ICE terrorizes our cities. ICE puts us all in danger. It's time to abolish ICE. Those are the words that I want to hear.
Yes, abolish.
Absolutely. And, of course, our New York Governor, Hugo, is calling for the resignation of Department of Homeland Security, Kristi Noem.
She shot a dog, y'all.
Yesterday in Minneapolis, federal immigration agents killed another American citizen in broad daylight. His name was Alex Pretti. He was 37 years old. He was an ICU nurse. Kristi Noem has referred to these peaceful protesters as domestic terrorists and lied about the shooting victims being the aggressors. Yeah. She has shown a profound disregard for human life. Kristi Noem has forfeited her right to lead, and I'm calling on her to resign as Secretary of Homeland Security, or Donald Trump to do the right thing and just fire her. And if not, she must be removed or impeached. And Gregory Bovino, who has helped lead and defend and escalate these operations, should also be fired.
I mean, it's unfortunate, and it feels like every job is to de-escalate and preserve life.
Yes.
And this is not happening for the second time in less than a month. It's disgusting. And, the government hit the nail right in the head. Kristi Noem should resign today.
Yesterday. You know what I mean? And, listen, we are New York City kids. We see NYPD patrol cars in the street.
What does it say? Stop and frisk.
Come on, you already know. What does it say on the side of that car? To protect and serve.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The ICE is not doing none of that. Okay?
None at all.
None of that.
Now it's time for the rest of America to wake up. Black and brown people have been suffering from police violence for as long as we can remember.
As long as I can remember,
That's
my
how it
entire life.
started.
Yeah.
Slave patrol, if we want to take it back, to be honest. So, you know, the names that are not screamed out anymore, like George Floyd, Amadou Diallo,
Breonna Taylor.
Jean, Breonna Taylor, Philando Castile, all of the black and brown
Also,
lives that
legal
we
gun owner.
lost.
Yeah.
There we go.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And Alex Pretty's family has released this statement after his murder by CBP agents. They say, "We are heartbroken but also very angry. Alex was a kind-hearted soul who cared deeply for his family and friends and also the American veterans, servicemen, people who serve our country, whom he cared for as an ICU nurse. Alex wanted to make a difference in this world. Unfortunately, he will not be there with us to see his impact. I do not throw around the hero term lightly. However, his last thought and act was to protect a woman." Which, like I said at the top of the show, I know who raised me.
Yeah.
And if you see a woman in duress, being harassed, no matter who it is, you got to jump. Hey, what's going on here? What's going on here?
Immediately.
As a grown man, that should be your first instinct.
And in addition to that,
And it shouldn't get you killed.
Facts.
By police.
In addition to that, like not even a moment after they were already claiming this guy was a domestic terrorist, there was videos of Alex Pretty praying over the body of a veteran with the American flag on him, and this guy was a patriot. This guy did everything by the book, and he still paid for his life by trying to do the right thing. So, I mean, if that's not a wake-up call for everybody out there to see what's going on, I don't know what is, man.
Listen, call us up. We want to know, New York City, what do you think about this? America, what is going on? You know what I mean? We need to let's talk about it as a family. You know what I mean? 1-800-223-9797, 1-800-223-9797. Mornings with Mero, wake it up. Yeah, Hot 97 Mornings with Mero, DJ Cass, one in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Digital, the digital, Bobby Digital over here. You know what I'm saying? Big Wancho, you know what I'm saying? It's time for the sports report, and you know, Cass got it. You know what I'm saying? What you got for me, baby?
Yeah, let's talk about it. We got a Super Bowl set, y'all. I don't know about Jets fans being too happy about this, but the New England Patriots defeated the Denver Broncos in Denver yesterday to win the AFC Championship, and the Seattle Seahawks, after a high-scoring game against the Los Angeles Rams, led by former Jets quarterback Sam Darnold, going to the Super Bowl, and I feel some type of way.
Yo, listen. Y'all turned it around too fast. Y'all turned it around too fast.
I had to deal with the Patriots. They rebuilt, and they're back. Bro, before the Jets could even make it back to the playoffs.
Listen.
And to put the cherry on top, Sam Darnold, who we got rid for Zach Wilson, went to 4 different teams, came back, and now it's probably one of the greatest stories in football.
Come on now.
Gosh, I'm rooting for him because he said he was seeing ghosts at one time against the Patriots. Now he could definitely exercise those demons.
He's looking for revenge.
Summer 16. Also, in the wake of what's going on in Minneapolis and the civil unrest over there, the Golden State Warriors and the Minnesota Timberwolves, their game was postponed on Saturday. It's supposed to be a triple header on ABC with the Knicks and the Sixers, and then Lakers and the Mavericks. They played that game yesterday. Warriors won by 20, and they rescheduled the game and they knocked it all out. Unfortunate anniversary today. 6 years ago today, Gianna and Kobe Bryant passed away in a helicopter crash in Calabasas, California.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Kobe. Rest in peace, Gigi. I feel like we all knew where we were when we got that phone.
It's one of the moments, man.
It's one of those moments in your life where it's like, yo, I know exactly where I was, know exactly what I was doing. I was in Houston, Texas, covering the Royal Rumble with my boys. We was at a brunch, and I'll never forget the everybody just looking at their phones in shock and just seeing that news. Unfortunate anniversary, of course. Always love to the Bryant family, but man, that's one of those days where it was just absolutely
real tears.
Real tears. I judge people on how they reacted to the passing of Kobe. You know what I'm saying?
And luckily for you, you were sober.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I was off a 250 milligram punch bar, and I was like,
I was sober-ish. I was at brunch.
Oh, yeah, okay. You a couple monsters. I was smacked, bro, and I was just like, yo. I was sitting in the kitchen island with my man Remo, and we both looking at our phones like, yo,
is this happening?
Is this real? Is this fake? Is this because we've been getting got all week by not even AI. Regular AI. We got with the snow truck situation. The homie did not lose a ski. That was a stage video. They got Juanito, y'all. He got both hands over his face. And then last week, they got Shaun with the real video. What's going on? We gotta fix this, man. Come on, stop playing with us. Man. Oh man, but listen, it was a crazy situation, and listen, man, he's missed a legend in the game that we thought was obviously retired. Was putting a lot of attention onto the women's game.
It was the most eerie day because I remember I think LeBron James had just passed Kobe Bryant that day in like career points or whatever, and then Kobe sends out this tweet like keep pushing the game forward, and then not even 12 hours later you get that notification that he's gone. And I was like, what? That's what made it not feel real. Right. I remember that game vividly. I think the Lakers played the Sixers that day, so LeBron balled out, and it was just insane.
He's one of the legends that we expect to live forever.
Yes.
A long time. And to die in such a tragic way with your daughter.
So young.
Please.
Terrible, man.
That hurt a lot of us, everybody.
Yeah, man. And listen, there's no good exit out of that. You know what I mean? But
are we going to talk about the producers of our youth?
Listen, from bad news to maybe worse news, depending on how you feel about music and sports. The Neptunes are going to court?
Yeah. First Fat Boys breakup.
It's like watching my parents fight, man. I don't like this. And Ye is the old Kanye? Straight from the go Kanye? Is that happening? I don't know.
We welcoming him back is the question.
Stay right there because we're going to talk all about it right next. Right here. Morning Jamero, Hot 97. Let's go. Yo, what?
We live. Let's go.
Say hi to some Morning Jamero. You just heard the little chatter because as collectively we love some Uzi Vert, but for me, I need you to see a dermatologist. Like I don't know if it's the face flash or that big diamond in your forehead that gave you a scar, bro. I need you to be looking good out here. You know what I'm saying? You putting out hits.
Be beautiful.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Man to man. You know what I mean? Let's do it. In other stressful rap news, the Neptunes' Chad Hugo is suing Pharrell Williams over unpaid royalties. Kaz, what is going on, man? This doesn't make me happy at all.
Man, first the Fat Boys breakup, and now this. The Neptunes are back in the headlines. Producer Chad Hugo, has filed a new lawsuit against Pharrell Williams. Pharrell withheld over $1 million in royalties from their 2017 NERD album, No One Ever Really Dies.
Banger.
Hugo alleges a systematic denial of payments and rights, while Pharrell has yet to comment. As we were putting this story together, Complex received a statement from Pharrell's people saying, quote, a standard accounting review is already in progress. The rep said the lawsuit filed is premature as there may not even be a dispute between the parties. The accounting review determines that money is owed. The appropriate party will pay it. Pharrell has consistently acted in good faith. He has great respect for Chad and looks forward to resolving this in a way that honors their shared history. I hope they figure this out.
Yeah, word.
Guys, man.
Also, I could never expect Pharrell to give like a, man, get out of here, man. I don't know what you're talking about. I fully expected this to read like this.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
That's what I want to know what Chad is saying on his end. What's really going on?
Feel me?
I don't know if you guys remember, Khalees came out and pretty much said the same thing about the two of them and said that she was being exploited and there were unethical contracts when it came to her album and working with the Neptunes. So,
and you know, as much as I love Pharrell as a solo artist, them together as the Neptunes is just special.
Different, bro.
It's not special, man. So seeing them go through this definitely hurts. Speaking of the super producers of my youth, Kanye West is back in the news today. Ye took out a full-page ad in the Wall Street Journal called "To Those I've Hurt."
Damn.
And he said he is blaming his brain injury from the very famous injury which inspired Through the Wire for the outbursts over the years towards black people and Jewish people. He said, quote, 25 years ago, I was in a car accident that broke my jaw and caused injury to the right frontal lobe of my brain. At the time, the focus was on the visible damage, the fracture, the swelling, and the immediate physical trauma. The deeper injury, the one inside my skull, went unnoticed. Says possibility of a frontal lobe injury did not come up after the 2002 accident, but he was later diagnosed with one in 2023. Medical oversight caused serious damage to my mental health and led to my bipolar type 1 diagnosis. He went on to say he regrets things he said and done while ignoring his problems and spiraling in manic episodes, writing, quote, in that fractured state, I gravitated towards the most destructive symbol I could find, the swastika, and even sold t-shirts bearing it. I am not a Nazi or an anti-Semite. I love Jewish people. He ended his... What? Okay. Hey, gotta say it. He ended his statement by saying with a call for patience and understanding while... quote, I am not asking for sympathy or a free pass, though I aspire to earn your forgiveness. Guys, feels like this was coming.
I feel like this is when when my accountant calls me up and it's just like, yo, delete that tweet. You know what I'm saying?
on a much more massive scale.
I just have one question, bro.
Yeah.
Does Ye have anything coming that he's gonna sell us?
I was about to say, it smells like rollout to me.
That's what I want to know. If there's anything coming behind this, then I'm ready for what it is, guys.
Yeah. And you know he spent a lot of money on that ad. Wall Street Journal.
Yep.
That's a pretty penny.
Yeah,
expecting.
That was AM New York.
Right.
Well, I'd be remiss to say what he said about the black community. He says, to the black community, which held me down through all the highs and lows and the darkest of times, the black community is unquestionably the foundation of who I am. I am so sorry to have let you down. I love us.
I love us. Okay.
It's money in there. You can check it out in the Wall Street Journal or probably wherever you're scrolling the internet right now. But you know what? Sure. All right. Yeah. I guess I gotta see. You know what I mean? I gotta see what it's gonna, how long this is gonna take. I hope it. You know, I want to be sympathetic because he really did have very traumatic injury very early in his career, and that is very true. That maybe this thing just went unnoticed. But my God, the dude's a genius. I hope it's kind of over at this point. I doubt it is, but that is a guy who has been through a lot in the public eye. So this is his way of trying to repair that and get himself back in the good graces. And the most important thing, sell us some sneakers and music. This is the way to do it.
Only time will tell, you know what I mean? Moving on to less problematic rappers, you know what I mean? Family Man, A$AP Rocky. Mia Bell, you got some news for us or him?
Yes, the album Don't Be Dumb.
Okay.
Una. Yes. Of course, his lady Riri was real excited about that. She said her baby daddy got a #1 album.
And you be Bad Bunny.
That's a big deal.
Crazy.
And highly anticipated too. We've been waiting on Rocky to drop for a minute, so I'm happy for him. Yeah. I'm happy for him.
I'm happy for him too. New York, all that talk about New York don't got no chart topper rappers, don't got nobody.
Number
one. Come on, so we're taking that.
We're taking the international guy. You know what I'm saying?
Leading up to Super Bowl week, by the way.
Come on, man.
It's gonna be a big one. It's gonna be a big one.
Yeah.
Shout out to Rocky. Shout out to Rihanna. They were at El Porto last week. You ever been to El Porto uptown?
Getting the fish.
Yes, sir. On 25th Street. If it swims, they will fry it or steam it, and it's fire. However you like it. Shout out to El Porto up in Uptown. 125th. Beautiful.
Oh, baby. Yo, High 97 Mornings with Mero. You know what time it is, man. Traffic and weather coming up next. And DJ Cash 1 is in the mix. High 97 Mornings with Mero, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
We love you, baby. Yo, listen. New York City, New Jersey, Connecticut. You did it, baby. You got to work. You did what you had to do, even in these torrential biblical weather situations. You know what I'm saying?
So apparently we're getting another one next weekend. So. trying to bust out Bubba, New York. Get some shovels out.
And like you said, the one we have now, the snow is not going to melt till February.
Yeah.
'Cause it's not going to below freezing for weeks, right?
Well, welcome to winter, y'all.
Welcome to New York City winter, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's right. It's Mornings with Mero, High 97. It's your boy, the Kid Mero, the Human Durag Flat Man. I'm here with the gang. Let them know where they can find you at, because there's a lot of weird podcasters acting like they don't know who you are.
So pump it up. It's Shouts to Queen Split. Yeah. At me about NYC. You can see me everywhere. Here, BET, my book club, wherever you want to go. That's where
right.
I'm at. Okay?
I know that's right. Yeah. That's right. You can follow me at Kazim on all socials. At Kazim, find me with it on TikTok. Brand new episode of 7 p.m. Brooklyn with the Kid Mero.
Yes, sir.
Carmelo Anthony. Dropping today at 12 noon Eastern Time. Special guest, Lil James, a.k.a. at the Lil Show. Shout out to the Clovers, all them folks hanging with us. I'm also dropping another new episode this Wednesday with Styles P. You can catch my wrestling show, the Masked Man Show, and the Ring of Wrestling today also.
Yes, I'm a wrestling fan.
Any culture, you already know what to do. Culture with the K. Culture movement. Anything culture movement. Spell it with a K, you find me.
That's where he's at.
Sir, at DJ Cast One. Listen, you catch me snowboarding to the club tonight. You know what I'm saying?
And like I said, I am your boy, the Kid Mero, the Human Direct Vibe. Catch me on Victory Light dropping this week on 7 p.m. like Cass said. And tonight on Mero Mondays on Twitch.
Yeah.
Check me out. Twitch.tv/the Kid Mero. I'm out there wilding. You know what I'm saying? Tune in to find out. This is High 97, Mornings with Mero. We love y'all. We're going to see y'all tomorrow. Stay warm and dry. Holla.
Peace.
Mornings with Mero, wake up. Go, go, go. It's your boy, the Kid Mero. We are New York City. You know what I'm saying? BX, BK,
Yo, Culture.
NJC, we everywhere, baby. Harlem, where you at? Wake it up.
Hot 97.